Okay.
Sorry about that, everybody. It's my first day using OBS, so I forgot to unmute some stuff. So, yeah, we're doing Hell's Rebels. We might finish book 1 today. I'm using Syrinscape. You can go to the Syrinscape site. They have custom music for Hell's Rebels, specifically made for Hell's Rebels and for Dragon Heist. So I used it on my Dragon Heist show, and I'm using it on this one. So if you can, let me know in the chat if the music is too high or too low. All right. But Hell's Rebels, the heroes are in the city of Kintargo. It's ruled by this guy Barzillai Thrune. And hello, Lookatrupa, thank you very much for watching again. You are awesome. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. And music is a little high. Okay. There we go. Let me know how that is. Hopefully that's good. Thank you very much for letting me know. Alright, let's go right there. So, the first thing you do in Hell's Rebels is to track the rebellion. On the screen, you should see in the bottom left corner there, the Hell's Rebels Rebellion Tracker. The group is slowly building up a resistance against the tyrant Barzillai Thrune, who has taken over the city. And a couple weeks ago, there was the Night of Ashes, where he sent his agents out to kind of wipe out any dissidents, either chase them out of the city, or kill them, or burn their homes to the ground, or just make them disappear. So that happened a few weeks ago, and since then, the heroes have formed a bit of a resistance called the Silver Ravens. And the last time, they ended up going out and getting drunk. And Ashes revealed she's raised in a mysterious and strange circumstances, and actually freed the group's imp. The imp had an infernal contract. Her name is Blissadriette. And Ashes tore up the contract and told Blissadriette, in exchange for that, Blissadriette is supposed to find out who did that to Ashes and why. So that's pretty much where we stopped the last time.
Yep.
So this time, the next day, you're all probably hungover. Well, not all.
I mean, Theo's definitely hungover.
Ashes, when you wake up, Blissadriette is right there. And she whispers.
I like shove her away. She's like too close. I'm like, oh, let me wake up.
She says, I'll find who did this to you. You have my word. She like turns invisible, flaps away.
Are they still crashing at my apartment?
Yeah, I think so.
Sweet.
All right. So.
Is anybody else in the room with me?
I don't know.
You were in the guest bedroom.
Yeah. Theo is probably still sleeping.
I snoop around.
Oh, cool. What? Of course. Why? Oh yeah, that's right. Because I was super drunk. This was the closest place.
Would I find anything interesting out about Theo that's in the guest bedroom? Probably not.
No. You could probably take some stuff. I mean, it's probably expensive.
I'll be good.
All right. So once you get your stuff together, it's time to do the rebellion activities.
All right.
Right now, you are all rank 5. You finally hit rank 5, which is the highest you can go. You have 34 supporters. So
yeah.
The first thing we're going to do is the upkeep phase. So I think Theo is the one who makes the loyalty checks. So go ahead and make the loyalty check. You'll have +4 to the roll, plus your associated stat.
All right. 7.
Come on, Theo.
19.
Okay. Nice. So you succeeded. And now on a success, you you lose d6, but remember, because you helped the tieflings, you gain it 2d6, I think.
Okay.
So I'm gonna roll the -d6, which is 4.
I have 1d6 tieflings, and then there was 2d6 from last time for something else.
So
Is that
you
what
actually
it was?
gained 1, 5, 8 total.
Wow.
So plus 8
wow.
supporters. So you're actually at 42 supporters.
Our party was that good last night.
But that's our last bonus, so I think we just start losing again next time. I don't think we have any,
All right, there's a small chance because your notoriety is a 5 that there might be an event. So I got to roll a percentile. Nope, you're good.
We're starting to get a little bit. I mean,
Roll a
5.
4.
Ooh.
Let's see. Treasury, you're fine. You're above your minimum. Your minimum is 40, and you have 169 in there right now.
Yeah, and
Did we get an extra 3d10 gold? I've got a note here for something we did.
You did? Plus 3d10 gold. Alright. Oh,
Group.
donations. Is that what it was?
yeah,
You received
Yeah.
donations
Oh,
a
yeah,
total
yeah.
of 22 gold. So
22 gold, and from that stash from the Red Jills ended up being like 1,200 gold almost.
oh, and did you want to add that 1,200 GP from the Red Jills to the treasury?
Should we just do it? You want to just do it, or do you want to save it for
You want to save it for Rawl's armor fund?
Yeah, let's roll armor fund. Let's I mean, we
The
have
raw
enough,
armor fund.
we have enough in the treasury, I think. So
I don't think the girls from the school are quite raising enough with their cookie fund or whatever.
I mean, we also have the a bunch of the pearls left. So if we need to get all that armor sooner, we can get that sooner.
Yeah.
So that
For just 10 GP a month, you two can provide a giant tank for the Silver Ravens.
You can turn him into like an unkillable like monstrosity.
Mhm.
Mm.
So, all right. So the 1,200 is not going to the treasury?
No, it goes
no.
to the slush.
Our slash, yeah, our personal, like, there's actually no rebellion. We're just,
Yeah, we're just keeping a group fund, right?
yeah.
All right. The activity phase. You have teams of NPCs. You get a total of, I think, 2 + 1, so you get 3 actions. You actually have a
Alright.
max of 4 teams now because you're rank 5, which means
Yeah.
you could recruit another team. Right now,
We are not.
teams are the Fuji sisters, who are the
Mhm.
Kenku people, School for Girls, the high school girl assassin girls, and Tracy Timbernock, the Queen of Values, who is a peddler, maybe a merchant now, I think.
So what type of group don't we have?
We don't have.
We don't have the ones who become the infiltrators, the
Oh, let's get some,
freedom fighters. We don't have freedom
Oh,
fighters.
let's get
Freedom
some,
fighters.
get some
Yeah.
muscle,
We
yeah.
we could use that guy that we saved and have him
Victor
kind of
Crow,
be.
yeah.
Yeah, we
Oh yeah.
don't want peepers, whatever he was.
Yeah, I don't. No offense, but no.
Jimmy Garbage, you mean?
Yeah, we're not going to use Jimmy Garbage.
In Ash's downtime, can she spread rumors that Jimmy Garbage was seen rescuing somebody from that one place that we went and rescued Brittany T's from?
Yeah, I guess so.
No.
Yeah, all right. So your actions, you get 3 of these in your activity phase. So I'm going to tell you which ones you can do.
Okay.
Try to remember which ones you want to do. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Change the officer role. Each of you has an officer role. You can change it to get different bonuses. You can dismiss a team if you want. I think now you can earn gold. Yes, because you have Tracy
yeah.
Timbernock. Guarantee an event. You can roll in the event chart if you want. You could lie low. You could recruit supporters. You could recruit a team. Refresh the marketplace because I think you upgraded her to a merchant. I think.
Mm-hmm.
You can do that one.
Yeah. Does the marketplace just keep what we had in it from session to session? Is that how that works?
By
'Cause we
spending
had-
100 gold on bribes and other expenses, you remove the currently available. Oh, I see. There's.
Alright.
If you want to see what magic items are available, you can like refresh, and I would re-roll.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because we had 2 in there last time, right? But they were pretty high priced.
We had 3. There was the
Oh.
Iron Bands, whatever it was.
Laura, yeah.
Yeah.
There it is. We had a couple potions. Fire breathing, I think.
We
And-
did just get this little stash fund of 1,200 gold, so that might be. I don't know.
Yeah. Or we could.
We're not. They're exorbitant prices. I feel like if we upgrade Tracy a little bit more, we could get better value from the Queen.
Yeah. Plus, later on, we're probably gonna end up with way more of a investment that we have for our Party.
One of
Okay, so recruit
Recruit.
And don't forget,
Recruit.
if
I think
you
recruit
upgrade
team
team, you could upgrade.
and get another team at least, right?
Recruit.
Let's get
Orders
that
and
fourth
team.
category and support. Yeah, we'll get freedom fighters with
Yep.
Crow as their leader. We can get supporters and then a third action.
Yeah.
Whatever you guys want.
Yep.
So I feel like those two are pretty good.
Yeah, I agree with those two for sure.
Yeah.
All right, so
Just-
recruit supporters is one.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, so you're gonna head to the three-legged devil that night and try to recruit some more supporters.
Well, our supporters.
It's like our new home base. We might as well just stay in the basement of the
Well,
Yeah, really.
three-legged devil.
Yeah, I mean it's our. I mean that was our party. Let's see how well that spread past the initial like people that. Got it. All right. Plus it's the same +7, right? Cool. 17.
17. Hold on. Pump up my volume a little bit. Hopefully that'll be better.
Yeah,
All
we
right,
just live. Yeah.
17 on recruit supporters. Let's see.
Mhm.
So you have to spend 40 gold to do this.
Yeah.
All right.
The fun.
If you spend 40 gold, you attempt a loyalty check on a success, which you rolled a 17, right?
Mhm.
So you did it, and you gain 2d6 supporters. Do you want me to roll it, or do you want to roll it?
I'll try and roll this. Let's see what we got. 7.
You're up to 40,
All of
41?
We should consider. Yeah.
49.
Yeah, we do spend a lot of time in the, or at least Theo does, in the three-legged devil. Might as well consider buying it.
49. Now you're gaining a lot.
Yeah.
All right, so you go there, you give another performance. Rapping Athuk is not there because
Oh.
we're not playing Rap and Athuk tonight.
Oh.
So
Okay. Apanathik needs a little
it's
bit
not,
of.
I'm not scheduled for tonight.
Mm,
I'm working on my next flow, everybody.
yeah. The performances are getting more and more, a little more elaborate as we're going. We're getting to Vegas review at some point, but we're not. We're getting there.
Is rapping Athix hype man Little Orcus?
Oh,
Orcus is
probably.
Little
yeah.
Orcus. I mean,
What?
Little
Hey.
Orcus.
Devil City, you know.
Hmm.
Big Orcus.
All
I
right,
mean, it is the three-legged devil.
Mm-hmm.
true.
Yep.
All right, so you recruited supporters. That was one action. What's the
Yes.
next one?
Recruit team. We're gonna get freedom fighters.
So you're
With-
looking for
Victor Crow.
Victor Crow as a freedom fighter. Okay.
Yeah. Stipulation being, do not stick me with the assassin team.
What-
He's like, "You
well, we
rescued
can
me.
give
Salt works, so
we can give Victor Crow like a budget, right?
Yeah.
Like, all right, Victor, go out and like recruit a team.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
It'll be like the Expendables, you know,
That's fine.
freedom.
Yeah.
fighters. Yeah.
Oh yes.
It looks like we've got one more mission.
This gives
Been a
you-
long
this gives you
time. Then, like
every
Arnold
single
Schwarzenegger
action
turns
check
around.
shot.
I suppose I could do one more.
Stone Cold Steve Austin's right there with him.
Jason Statham.
Steve. He was in that one.
Yeah.
It was like everybody's
Everybody's in it.
It was like everybody, right?
All right.
He's gonna stun somebody.
Ice cold.
He's fixing to open a can of whoop ass on Kintargo.
Mint whoop ass, which is illegal. All right. So you recruited. You were. That was 2. What's the last one?
What do you think we should do?
Well, we can have a little bit of risky fun with the event again if we want,
Oh, sure.
or
Earning gold is good.
or earning gold. That's a nice conservative.
Yeah. Earning gold?
What can the freedom fighters do? This new
Reduce
team of
danger.
ours.
Oh, we could use the teams. Yeah.
What can they do? Gotta go
Reduce-
through
What's
these.
their special?
What do the freedom fighters do? Reduce danger. That would reduce
Well,
the
how's that
city's
work?
danger rating, which really hasn't come into play yet.
A 5 of 100.
Gotta figure out how to do that.
Freedom
um,
fighters. That's about it.
yeah. All right.
You
Well,
probably have to bump them
upgrade
up.
them before you.
You could raise
Yeah.
them up from freedom fighters to the next step.
What's the next step to?
Let's see.
You-
Freedom
they
fighters.
You can rescue characters, so if any of the high school girl gets kidnapped, like we'll just send them instead. It's like
Nice.
Brittany got kidnapped again.
Infiltrators.
Alright, go get
is the
them.
next step. Infiltrators.
Okay.
Yeah. All right,
So let's
cool.
see. This should be the freedom fighters. Probably should be Arnold Schwarzenegger, right?
Mhm.
Sylvester Stallone.
Yep.
Oh, we gotta
Jason Statham,
have Ice Cold.
Stone Cold, Steve Austin,
What was it?
So wait, Arnold,
Alpha.
Ice Cold, and we need
I
one
really-
more.
Jason Statham, man.
Yeah.
I can't do it.
Transporter.
I can't do an impression of him. Just so you
What do you mean you can't do an impression of it?
know. Oh, is that all he does?
Yeah, he just sounds gravelly, and he's from somewhere in Britain. That's
Yeah.
all.
All right. So they hire Arnold.
I mean, unless he just wanted to do all pro wrestlers, you could have fun with that. You could have Stone Cold, Macho Man,
Dude, Jericho.
Hulk Hogan, whatever you want to do. What you gonna
Just have a
do,
really
Chicago,
loud guy.
when the Silver Ravens run wild on you, brother?
I'll have to work on it between sessions, and we'll.
Macho Man,
hmm
Randy Savage.
Yeah.
All those guys are dead, aren't they?
Just Macho Man.
Doesn't matter.
think
This is a
just Macho
fantasy
Man.
realm that you control.
Ooh,
Macho
yes,
Man ne-
it's
Macho Man
natural
never
to die at
died.
the age of 53. Dig it!
Never dies.
I just worked out too much, brother.
We could have Tracy Timber not come up with a Kintargo version of a Slim Jim. Snap into a Slim Jim.
We'll drop your entire nation.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, a wonderful performance leads to a swell of support.
And
Now
some
you're starting to
very-
get somewhere. End
some
of book
very
one, you're
strong-
like way out there with 49 supporters. And Rexus Victocora lets you know that he's finally finished translating the texts that you found a while back.
Oh, excellent. Anything good? Questions and notes?
Not really.
Unfortunate.
All right, let me switch to. Let's go to the Rebellion Activities music. Sounds. And I'll drop a little invisibility spell on you too. And a magic hand. And a sleep spell. There you go.
Ooh.
Rexus says, alright, so here's what I've learned. I think my mother, who's a member of the Sacred Order of Archivists, they worship Galasis, the god of magic. And what they do is try to preserve documents so that regimes can't, alter the real history. There's a record of the actual history of Kintargo still out there. I think she might still be hiding in the stronghold of the Sacred Order of Archivists. And at the very least, I'm certain that some of her personal effects might be there. I'm asking you, and this might be dangerous, I want you to see if you could find my mom.
No. Of course, no. Definitely check there. I mean, you've done so much work for us so far. Starting this, it's the least we can do. Also, as a note, don't worry too much about the devil contract. That's been dealt with.
Oh. Good.
Anything we should be worried about? In what place? Where is it?
All right.
Is Archivist?
My mother might be alive and in hiding at a place called Hocum's Phantasmagorium.
Delightful. Sounds delightful.
He
what is
holds
that?
out a key made of a gleaming white silver metal. Here, one of you should take this. This should open the locks of the building. It's made of mithril.
What kind of building was that again?
Hocum's Phantasmagorium. It was owned by a guy named Braden Hocum Asperex. It was a museum of oddities and phenomena. It went out of business about 20 years ago, and the Sacred Order of Archivists secretly bought it and were using it just to do their research and just to hide their things.
And it's dangerous to go there because...
Well, there's a lot of information there that Thrun would want to probably archive or destroy or hide from people. And they might already be there, or they might be looking for it. And I mean, if my mom is hiding there, they might be looking for her. You know?
Okay. Well, we can look at it. Any idea of what type? Do your eyes and ears know anything about the people around who might be looking for it or trying to destroy information?
From what I understand, Barzillai Thrun employs Asmodean redactors, agents who worship Asmodeus that specialize in archiving and destroying ancient and sacred texts.
Holy bookkeepers, huh?
And I should also warn you that, from what I understand from these documents I have translated, decoded, there might be cursed items in there that were stored and studied, but who knows if they're still... I mean, one of them, I believe, was a cubic gate, a magic item that can send you to different planes of existence. But there was something wrong with it. So...
All right, don't touch anything that looks particularly magical. In a house of oddities, is that correct? And
Hocum's Phantasmagorium. It is a museum of oddities and phenomena.
okay.
Hmm.
I guess this is gonna...
You are ready to go. I'm ready to investigate.
Yeah. Keep this on download just in case Thrun's people are already there. Also, make sure to disguise yourself in some way. So helmets, cloaks, whatever.
On the screen on Twitch, you will see the map of Hocum's Phantasmagorium, the big museum-type building. So you're going to head there? What time of day do you want to go there?
Middle of the day, high noon.
All right, let me go to the Phantasmagorium sound set.
Let's see what... Oh.
There we go. It's mostly just a meditative presence. But I will hit a dramatic note for the viewers on Twitch.
By the way, this music's been great, Sean.
It really has! All right, what time of day do you want to go there?
Midnight. Noon, is that okay?
That's fine.
Noon.
I mean, it's in the Phantasmagorium is... Let me see, where is it on the map? Let me just check. There'd be no reason why we'd stop there.
Stop for brunch, and then we'll go there.
Mm-hmm.
John, where do they do the best pancakes in the city?
I don't know, the Cheliaxian House of Pancakes.
The Chop? Oh, yeah. I love the Chop.
Yes!
Oh, chop.
Yes, the Chop. So you're going to go get pancakes first?
Yes.
Do they serve the pancakes chopped up in like... That's like...
Everyone gets their own cleaver that's like in the middle of their pancake stack.
They got... What was it? The flambe. Flambe pancakes are on fire. They come back.
Everybody
It's like
worships...
the Chelaxian culture.
Everybody worships, devils here, so there's like pentagrams carved into them. And
Oh, it's like, oh, they put it... Oh, they put
happy
this...
devil faces.
Yeah, oh.
Dis is the best.
Or is it like when you get like the breakfast with the sunny side up eggs and all that, there has to be like something for the horns, as part of the smiley face where the mouth is the bacon and all that. Yeah.
Avern, help us. This is great. Something like... plays on the different layers.
Okay.
Every stack of pancakes has 9.
It's always not pancakes.
What was it?
Okay. So after you have your pancakes, you're gonna head to the Phantasmagorium.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Vendelfek, the fairy dragon, hides in Fio's stuff and is excited about going there.
Yeah.
But there's all sorts of cool stuff in there.
Oh, I bet so. Just be sure to stay careful.
No, I'm not gonna be careful. It's
Oh,
gonna-
you stay careful. You can. I'm
No,
fine.
just,
You
we're
can
just
be as
gonna.
reckless.
It's gonna be fun.
Oh, here,
Yeah,
have a
just-
candy. Don't worry. Just have a candy here.
I,
Alright.
I egg Vendelfex on. It'll be fun, Vendelfex. Just
Yeah.
touch whatever, and yeah, it'll be
I
cool.
will. Candy. All right. This sprawling single-story structure has certainly seen better days. The building's stone facade stands out amid the brick-lined walls of its neighboring structures, and numerous windows to the left and right are boarded up. Signs advertise rates and incredible exhibits within, and above everything a crimson sign announces Hocum's Phantasmagorium. A large lock hangs from the front door.
Oh, is this the lock?
How big is this lock? Like, is it smashable? Can I just?
It looks
Oh
sturdy.
no, we got a key. We got a
Okay, key.
key.
Is this the key? Yeah, is this the key?
Sorry, instinct.
Yeah.
So
we go.
Every-
we all go up and just start bashing on it, and then we all
Like,
hit
I
each
mean-
other, and we're like, oh.
Life is, hammer. Everything starts looking like something that can be hit
nail.
with it.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
Hmm.
pretty much. So I don't know. Did Theo have the key?
Yeah, I guess she'll just walk up to it and just unlock it like she owns this place already. Like,
Okay.
no one's
Rawl's like right behind, like bodyguard style.
All right.
I think Ashes will hang back and like just take in the scene, like maybe from across the street or something like that, just to see if anybody's watching.
Okay.
Make a perception.
14.
You don't see anybody.
Okay.
And Rawl
Like
and
nobody around, or there's nobody.
there's people
suspicious?
around, but you don't see
Yeah.
anybody suspicious.
Nobody really cares. Okay.
So Rawl and Theo, you going in?
Yep. Just gonna unlock the.
All right, it's dark in there.
All right. I'll just cast light. It's purple.
All right. When you enter, looks like there's a door to your left. Looks like some kind of box office. And if you go straight, it opens up into a large circular room. And from where you're standing, it looks like there's a lot of displays of skeletons and fantastic beasts.
Hmm.
Vendelfek pops out. Whoa! What are those?
Oh, it's all the.
I'm gonna go look.
All right, go look. Just.
Really? Okay.
Just go look.
Rawl will check the box office.
All right,
Oh,
Rawl,
it's wonderful.
the box office. This large room holds various theatrical costumes, ropes, posts, blank signs and banners, paints, and some well-worn musical instruments, as well as an open cash box for the daily ticket receipts.
What's in the cash box?
Make a
Is there cash?
perception roll.
13.
Squinting in the dank light, the cash box is empty, but you see that some stuff has fallen down the backside of the podium. Glinting, metallic treasures.
All right, I leave. No, I'll take a look.
There is 1 platinum piece, 4 gold pieces, 2 silver, and a tarnished copper ring with the designs of a wave on it, kind of like the thing behind me.
Oh, cool. I'll take it all. Pocket it.
All right.
Okay, go
At this
back.
point, I think Ashes would have crossed the street and sort of
Okay.
nonchalantly goes in and makes sure the door is shut.
All right. So, and you would let Vendelfek go into the other room, right?
And Vendeltech can be invisible.
So suddenly, from that room, as Ashes joins you, Vendelfeck lets out a shout. You hear the cracking of bones and the sounds of battle. Vendelfeck like screams, flies back towards you. One of these things attacked me! And you see a huge, like, lumbering skeleton. I'll show you a picture. Can you see this okay? Skeleton holding furniture, getting ready to throw it at you. So let's roll initiative.
Okay.
Cool.
Furniture wielding large-sized skeletons.
Just one.
Oh.
Alright, let's see what page. What's my dex? Nothing. Okay. It is large though. So, Ashes, what'd you get?
19.
Whoa. Theo.
18.
Whoa.
Nice.
Raw.
14.
Oh. Ashes, you get to go first. This enraged, kind of ape-like skeleton is coming at you guys. Well, actually, it's chasing after the fairy dragon.
Hmm.
What do you do?
How far away would you say? Am I like, we're talking like 15 feet, 30 feet?
15 feet.
All right, so I'll use some movement to move up to it, and I'm gonna try Booming Blade.
Booming blade. Okay.
So that's a little cantrip. When I cast that, I make a melee attack with my dagger, and that's hits AC 14.
14 hits.
Alright. So, Booming Blade. The target suffers the attack's normal effect and becomes sheathed in booming energy until the start of my next turn. If the target willingly moves before then, it takes 1d8 thunder damage. And then the spell ends. So, I will do my normal damage. I guess I don't get sneak attack on this, right?
No.
Nobody else is around. So 5 piercing damage.
5 piercing. Okay.
I will use my cunning action to disengage. And then I'm going to move basically 20 feet away from this thing. And it's sheathed in a nice little case of energy.
Okay. Alright, is that it for Ashes?
That's it for Ashes.
Theo, it's your turn.
Alright, yep. Theo, first of all, is going to look at Vendelfeck and just in Sylvan, just like, come on, time to go into the bag. You gotta be safe. And then she just looks at the skeleton, just looks like, oh, you must be one of the displays. Oh, dreadful. No wonder no one came here. This is sadly underwhelming. And that's vicious mockery. And it's a wisdom save at 13.
Wisdom save at 13. I have a -1. I rolled a 4, -1. That's 3.
Oh, alright, so it takes 3 points of psychic damage and has disadvantage on its next attack.
Points, okay. It has
That is it.
disadvantage. Oh, that sucks.
Mhm.
Okay. Is that it for Theo?
Mm-hmm.
Rawl, it's your turn.
All right. I'll take out a silvered morning star and I'll rush towards the monkey. Sorry, the ape. And I'll try to hit it. Because that's what I do. And I got I got an 8.
8 misses.
All right, so I missed.
my turn. It was trying to throw. So, the fairy dragon flies into your container, Theo, and this creature was trying to throw something at it, so that thing comes flying at you.
Oh no.
There you go.
boy.
+6. But I have disadvantage.
Yeah. This
So
is.
the first one was a 23.
Oh, thanks.
Second one, also a 23.
Oh
No.
god. Ah.
Alright, so
No.
that's 17 damage.
Oof. Okay.
Furniture crashes into you, knocks you down, and breaks into a bunch of pieces, splintered on the ground.
Ugh.
Alright, and then
Oof.
Ashes, it's your turn.
Yeah. She just gets like just thrown probably against the wall by that.
You're, Theo, you're still up.
I'm still up.
Okay. Did it seem like the piercing damage hurt this thing, or is it like normal skeleton? Don't skeletons take resistance to some of that stuff?
Who knows?
Alright. I'm going to... Raul, you moved up next to this thing, right? Alright, I'm going to take the same approach. I'm going to move in, and I'm going to attack with my dagger. Only hits AC 12.
AC 12. Actually that hits. It's power score,
Awesome.
which is the
Do a
number
little
you needed to roll. That's what a power score.
Do a little sneak attack then. So 12 piercing damage.
12. Your piercing damage seems to hurt it like normal. You break a bunch of its brittle bones.
Okay. I'm gonna take the same approach. Cunning action to disengage and then move back a little bit again.
Alright. Theo, you just got blasted with furniture. What do you want to do?
Okay, she's going to just kind of like try and push as much of the debris away from her, and just kind of say something in Sylvan to kind of like you just see like parts of her, like the rips in her dress like mend and stuff like that, and like see some like sparkling around her. I'm just gonna cast Cure Wounds on myself and just kind of regain her composure. So that's 1d8 plus 3. So let's see.
Dramatic note for the heal.
That is 6. 9 points of healing. So oof. Still hurt. Still.
Another
She's still
dramatic
kinda
note for
like-
the 9 points. Boom. Alright.
Ugh, okay.
Is that it for Theo?
Yeah. Oof. Yep. Had to recover.
Raw!
I just dropped my other d20.
You'll have
I'm
to roll
going
a
to,
d10 for now on.
All right.
No. Why?
I still have one, but it's just not my main one. I'm going to activate Fighting Spirit to give myself advantage on attacks for the rest of this turn, and give myself 5 temporary HP. And I'm going to attack the ape at advantage. So my first is going to be a 19,
Then it's
and the other one is not a critical. So I'll deal 3 plus 2 plus 2 is 13 silver piercing damage to the monkey.
okay. So you stab it in the head, and a big chunk of its skull just comes out.
Is it
Falls to the
looking dead, or?
No, but it's bloody.
All right, I'm going to use. Nah, I think I'll I think that'll be it.
Okay. So Raul, it turns to you. Do I still have disadvantage, or is that over?
Yep. That's over.
Raul, I have a +6.
Okay.
I feel like I should charge it up with positive energy. What's your AC?
18.
75.
So I need a 12.
You need a 12.
Give it a nice twist. Wah! 9. No. Alright. So it looms over you. It makes a fist and tries to smash down on you, but you easily dodge. And then it is Ash's turn.
Yep, we're gonna go same strategy. I'm gonna move in on this thing. Attack with my dagger. That's only an 8.
All right. Your dagger goes in the hole between the ribs.
I can't tell how badly this thing looks hurt. I'm
If
guessing,
you roll a
so-
natural 1, I'm going to say that your dagger gets, like, stuck. It's, like, stuck in there.
That was a 3, so that was close. Yeah, I'm gonna do the same thing. Cunning action to disengage and move back up.
All right.
Move back to Theo and say, Theo, you all right?
I'm fine. I'm fine. You just see her kind of like shake her head a little bit.
Look a little pale.
Oh, I mean that's always a little bit of like the blood's new.
All right, Theo's turn.
All right. She just kind of like straightens up, just kind of pulls the hair out of her face and just looks at this thing and just says, "Well, I guess they put you in the wrong place. You clearly belong in the garbage." There's mockery again.
Did I make a wisdom save?
Mm-hmm. Wisdom save.
All right, -1. Ooh, 18 -1, 17.
Oh, yeah, it succeeded. That's it.
After Theo is Raw.
All right, let's do this. Let's put this thing down. I'll do an attack. 15.
15 hits.
All right, and 7 piercing damage, minimum damage.
Okay. Alright, so it staggers back, and then it lowers one of its long arms, right? And Raw swings at you, so it's gonna try to hit you with the back of its fist, and like send you flying into the wall of the box office.
Mm-hmm.
Possibly through it. That would be so cool.
Ooh.
Dramatically speaking.
I'm gonna lean into the fist, make it hurt.
+6!
I don't dodge. I lean in.
+6! 10 + 6, 16?
No.
So
it glanced off the
But
bottom.
oh, you hold up your shield. Boing! Alright. And your shield like vibrates like ashes. Your turn. It sounds like a dramatic note. There it is. Next up is Ashes. It's hurt. Just try to send your trusty ally Raw flying through the wall.
All right.
What do you want to do?
Ashes gets mad and pulls out a second dagger. Moves in. Attack action. 16.
That hits.
Little sneak attack. 12 piercing damage.
12 piercing. Okay.
It's still up.
Yeah, it's hurt bad.
Bonus action. Offhand attack. 12.
Power score.
Right. I don't get any more sneak attack or bonus damage to this. So 3 piercing. Is that enough?
No.
Oh.
It's hurt though. Alright. Is that it for Ashes?
That's it for Ashes.
Theo!
All right, so she digs in her she's like she that the words are not helping with this thing. She like digs through her bag and kind of takes out this like gold fancy looking, way too fancy looking hand crossbow. She kind of like aims it like she's not entirely sure and just kind of like shoots at it. All right, let's see. Oh god, yeah, it's +3. 16?
16 hits.
4. So she kind of does that thing where she holds and try and staggers and holds it with one eye. She's kind of like, and she like lets it loose. It's 4 points of damage.
Okay. Is that it for Theo?
Mm-hmm.
Raw, this thing is falling apart. What do you want to do?
I want to try to finish it off. So I'll attack. I get a 16 to hit.
Hits.
All right. Let's try my blue die. See what that does. And I deal a cool 11 points of damage.
It turns into a pile of giant bones.
Cool.
Vendelfak pops his head out. He says, I'm sorry. I didn't know that it was gonna. I didn't know that. I'll just stay in this. I'll stay in here.
Good idea.
Yes. Yeah, so she'll kind of like do that thing where she scratches under the chin. It's like, yeah, that's probably the right place. Just remember this for next time. You can have as much mission as you want. You just gotta be careful.
Is there anything else of interest in the room?
Well, you looked in the box office. You have not actually been into that large room that this creature came from.
Oh, I thought we had fought it inside it. I didn't
You're
realize
kind of
it
in
had
the
come in.
entrance vestibule, and it lurched out from that room into
Okay.
where you were.
All right. Let's explore this bigger space then. This is the circular room, right?
Who's going first?
Oh, certainly not.
I'll go.
I'll go. Oh, we squeezed the door together because obviously.
No, Rawl,
It
let
says-
me go. Rawl, get
No,
away. I'm
you-
first.
You aren't even armored.
I'm sneakier.
You're so squishy. All right, fine.
All right, so this is a large circular room. There's double doors to the right, straight ahead, and there's open double doors to your left. And this room has a bunch of stuff in it. Macabre taxidermy and menacing skeletons line the walls of this 50-foot circular chamber. A middling quality fresco of terrifying and fantastic beasts lines the domed ceiling overhead. Large double doors lie to the northeast, southeast, and northwest. The northwest doors hang wide open. You see, there's a huge skull. There's a placard underneath it that says Cyclops King. There's huge fangs, and it says the teeth of Rivazare, the blue dragon. And there's a little display. You can barely see it, but it says Mini Hydra. And over there's like a beholder
Okay.
on a stick.
So a real behavior.
Or
Like
a stuff.
floating?
From
Like-
where you no, there's a stick holding it up. It's like on a stand.
Oh.
Can I? Fio's gonna like look at some of this stuff and just kind of examine it. Like,
The Cyclops King, the blue dragon, the Mini Hydra, or the beholder.
the skull, I guess.
The Cyclops King skull doesn't. I mean, it looks very much like an elephant, like a big elephant skull.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't.
Like there's not even a socket.
It
for,
has
like, one-
two eyes, holes.
What the heck?
Is this just they just have an elephant skull? Is this what they have?
Make a I don't know, history or survival or something. Arcana.
Medicine?
Yeah. Okay. Let's see what I have.
How much do you know about elephant skulls, Fio?
Oh, medicine, nature, and trying to look at my skills. All right, 3. 16. 18? History.
It's a mastodon skull.
Whoa.
She just,
The Cyclops, is like a giant with one eye.
yes, she just like closes and exhales. No wonder this place went out of business. These are all fakes. This is a mastodon skull, not a cyclops. This is junk. This is a house of lies and junk.
Well, if the archives that they keep here are of the same quality, then we might be wasting our time.
I mean, this might be a good place. It looks like no one's come here, and that's why it closed down.
Hmm.
Hiding powerful items in, worthless junk is probably a good idea.
So, Vendelfek, is there like a space where this skeleton was like standing? Was it like a display in here, or Vendelfek? Where was?
Oh
this
yeah,
thing
there is
standing?
one stand that's empty.
Yeah, okay.
where it was
So
standing.
like he touched it and it like animated, I guess. Is that what happened?
He said, yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
Hmm.
So let's not touch the beholder.
If that's even real, but yes, that's just.
There's another one. It's called, the stand that it's on is called an Arcadian skunk ape.
Hmm.
Oh.
But Theo, you know that it's actually the skeleton of a Sasquatch.
Oh well. Certainly the The researchers were not very good. This is not what it is. It's close, but it wasn't what it is. Wonder why it was magical. Necromancy or something?
Could have been a spell cast by someone more recently. I doubt they were having apes wandering around, undead apes wandering around just to throw things at the customers.
I guess it would make it have a good protection measure to have something like this walk around in a place that's supposedly empty.
Hmm.
The undead ape ran the box office in the front. You were messing with the cash box. And
No.
didn't like it.
No. Only goes in. Nothing comes out.
What's this? What's the next room to the immediate west? I guess.
The open double doors.
You
want to peer in there.
Yeah, if
From
the light
here,
goes.
It looks like an undersea themed display room.
Okay.
And you see what looks like an actual aquarium.
Okay, with actual fish.
Oh,
Dank
no.
water. Well, from here it's hard to tell.
All right. Rawl will enter. Looking about. Through his visor.
A briny odor wafts from a dozen water-filled cases in this room, each a display of strange, colorful sea creatures. Puddles of water cover the floor alongside shattered glass and fish skeletons. A 10-foot square tank of murky water stands to the northeast.
What were the exits? South or north?
In this room.
Or...
From here, there's a little sub room kind of back to the east, and to the north there's another room.
So we're in E4 and E4.
Yeah, you could go to E4A or E5 or back to E3.
Rawl, why don't you check up there and I'll check down here?
Fair enough. All right, so he'll wander along and near to the glass of the aquarium on his way towards the north.
All right, so as you walk near the glass of the aquarium, you see there's a label on it, like a plaque, and it says Arcadian Mermaids. And suddenly, there's movement from behind the glass. Two, like, large lobster-looking creatures, like, lunge at the glass. They're all rotted. They strike the glass, but it doesn't break. They look at you and, like, rub their claws against the glass.
Do they look undead?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. I'm sensing a theme here. I'll announce more undead creatures. Seems something has animated the residents of this place.
Thank God Essie is not with us. She would have so many new pets. It would be ridiculous.
We would take these things home. It's like she'd probably take that skunk ape home. Yeah.
So I want to head down to that little sub room.
E4A. All right, let's see here. There's a tank that says Quad Claw Marauder.
Like a fish tank, another fish tank.
Yeah. You see like a big, seemingly dead creature at the bottom of the tank.
I want to walk up to the tank and just go tink 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 tink.
Nothing happens.
Okay. There's nothing else in the room then. That's the only thing that stands out. Okay, I walk back out. Just a dead-looking fish thing down here.
And Rawl, you were going to go into E5?
Yeah.
All right.
As long as those lobsters don't look like they're able to get out of the glass.
No.
Then I'll leave them be.
All right, you go into E5. Plants, rocks, and hundreds of motionless specks fill the countless glass cases throughout this long hall. The preserved husks of giant insects and arachnids, including a 10-foot-tall spider, leer over the displays. A dead man's body, swathed in red and black robes and covered in welts, lies on the floor.
That doesn't look good.
Do you find anything?
Dead body, plants.
Dead body, you said?
Yeah, dead body. That was the first thing. They're also plants.
No.
He's covered in welts, possibly insects. I'll inspect a bit closer.
Oh, I hope not. I hope not. I hate insects.
As you get close, you see a couple of small red spiders crawling over the corpse.
Hmm. Okay.
You also notice the symbol, like he's got a necklace with an amulet on it, and it's got the symbol of Asmodeus on it. And
So,
the corpse is fairly recent.
hmm,
Like, it hasn't been dead more than a few days.
right. So perhaps this is one of those Asmodean redactors that Rexus had been told us of. Priest of the infernal cult.
Oh, that's not good.
Do we know if these spiders are like dangerous? Should we like check the body?
Yeah, can I make a nature check to see what kind of spiders they are?
Make a nature.
Ooh, it's an 11.
You're not sure, but the
Hmm.
body does have a number of bite marks on it. And these spiders are crawling on it.
Mm.
Hmm. Try to avoid the spiders, I suppose.
Try not to strip the body. Don't know if there's a bigger one out there.
Okay.
Is the entire group with Rawl at this point, or?
Yeah.
Sounds like it.
I would think
then
so.
maybe we can. Can I make a perception check on this room for anything besides the spiders as we're going along?
Yeah, sure.
Good. Yep.
This room's got preserved husks of giant insects, including a 10-foot-tall spider. There's displays of driver ants, scarab beetle swarms, arm-sized horse centipedes, but they're all long dead, except for these
Okay.
red spiders, and you do see more crawling around the room in different areas.
Okay.
This
Are
is
we
the-
able to traverse the room without disturbing the spiders?
This place is a Nastagorium.
This is the worst room so far. These rooms get worse and worse as we go in.
Hmm.
This seems more like a punishment to bring a child here than like enjoyment.
Wait. So if the girls ever act up,
Yeah.
Just investigate this place.
Oh, we need you to do something here.
you have to spend the night in the Phantasmagorium.
Gorium.
All right.
Okay, so we're just gonna try to safely move past this body with the spiders.
Hmm.
Look, a trooper
we
wants
all-
to
we all
live in the
scoot-
bug room. What are you, nuts? That's gross.
Maybe it would be kind of cool, except for the loose, red, potentially deadly spiders.
Mhm.
I hate those centipede things. You know,
You mean the centipedes?
millipedes.
Mhm.
Millipedes.
Oh, no.
Oh, millipedes are better. The centipedes are the ones that are real mean.
Make me want to barf. All
My
right,
friend had a centipede. They were mean. Ugh.
you want to go to E6?
Yeah, let's go to E6
Yes.
and get out of this bug room.
A circular alcove off this hallway cradles a lovingly maintained statue of a regal elf, his arms outstretched and his chest adorned with the symbol of Galasis, the god of magic. Empty picture frames line the walls. So this statue is holding out like an open book. In the middle of it, there's a dial. And all the way around the dial are letters in the alphabet of Common or English. A, B, C, D, all the way around.
There's just one dial or like one pointer?
Yeah, one pointer, and it looks like you could turn it to point at different letters. And I believe, let's see, inscribed on the statue is the phrase, The city is the key.
Cantargo. Just turn the dial and spell out Cantargo.
Come on. All right, you Cantargo, and suddenly there's a rumble. The statue slides aside and reveals a stairwell, a circular set of stairs going down.
I was gonna say it's like an elegant trap. And the
Yeah, it's like
statue rumbles and it falls on all of us.
Oh, that was very
The
clever.
statue just comes to life and slaps you across the face.
Yeah, it's a stone golem. Good luck. So it slid aside and there's steps that go down?
Yeah.
Oh.
Is there anything else in this place, on this floor, before we go down?
Do we feel like we need to look around a little more?
I don't know.
It seems like the
I
place.
guess we checked about half of the place out. Do you just want to go check the other rooms before we head down then?
Yeah, let's make sure that we're not going to get trapped down here. If there's any other potential one of those Asmodean like bookkeepers up here.
Do you want me to stay by the stairs and make sure nothing comes up?
Sure.
Okay. I'll stay here. You guys go check out the other rooms real quick.
All right, we'll go.
All right, we'll be real quick.
You're
So we'll go
going
to the next room.
E7.
E7.
Yep.
Wax replicas of deities and folk heroes. Some laughably fake and others eerily lifelike.
Hmm.
One in particular stands out. A depiction of a man dressed in blood-stained professor's robes. This figure wields a bloody surgeon's knife in one hand, but its face has been melted away into an unrecognizable waxen mess, save for a single glaring eye.
Ew.
Hmm.
That's
no fun.
ghastly.
The wax figures. There's one of a mighty dwarf, Rundorig, the dead god of the dwarves. Rundorig was actually a character of my friend Stan way back when, who became a god of the dwarves, and then he died when his last follower fell down off a ladder. And then there's a half-elf with a beard wielding basilards, which are punch daggers. He had one in each hand. And that was the legendary hero, Pen Silverfist, who was my friend Barry's character, who actually dueled Lord Soth and chased Lord Soth off. Another one is a tiefling lady who's got a short skirt and a low-cut top and a beholder backpack. It's Etheria von Calypse, who was a champion of the old god of magic, Radu. Etheria was my friend Randy's character, and I could tell you a million stories about Etheria. And then you see a space pirate, Galactica Vex. Galactica Vex owned a Spelljammer ship that she took to the home world of the Mind Flayers, where she and her trusty allies destroyed an avatar of Ilsenstein, one of the Mind Flayer gods. There was a scheme where the Mind Flayers were actually draining the energy of the sun in this crystal sphere, and she had to go all the way there to put a stop to it. And she also had a space owl named Hooter. That was my friend Sam's character.
Awesome.
And then the melted face one. You know that this is a Kintargan legend, the Temple Hill Slasher. His name was Magvoon, a famous Kintargo murderer who 116 years ago went on a killing spree.
Oh, that seems like an odd thing to put here with the gods and the goddesses, just like a random, like, low-level serial killer. How quaint.
But at least it's an acknowledgement of Kintargan history.
Oh yes, I mean
There's that.
It's creepily like well done. I mean, I guess once it was not melted. I mean, that's ghastly.
Oh well.
Oh.
Is there anything else like hidden if we were to investigate or perceive?
One thing you notice as you're looking around, that one eye on the Temple Hill Slashers melted face, it looks like it's made of alabaster and it's probably worth quite a bit of money.
Well, no one's gonna use it, so I mean,
Hmm.
it's already ruined.
Yeah.
And I guess Theo will just kind of like pry it out with one of the small crossbow bolts.
Oh, you're gonna try to peel it out?
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, let's do it.
the statue topples and smashes. You do get the eye though,
Mm.
and you hear shouts from a room nearby. Let's see here. Yeah, from either E18 or E9. Why the hell is that E18?
I don't.
It should be E8. You hear a bunch of people suddenly shout, and people are headed
Whoops.
this way. What do you do?
Oh.
I'm gonna ready to smash the first person who comes through the doorway with a face full of spikes.
Or we better roll initiative.
Yeah, we're gonna.
This music that you can't hear is like
Oh no.
people going, hey-ya!
Oh, we heard it.
I'm gonna turn down the hi-yas a little bit.
You play Everybody Was Kung Fu Fighting.
That's what it is. Alright.
Oh, these cats are fast as lightning.
Alright, everybody roll initiative.
Yep.
Let's see what I get.
Does my readied action count, Sean?
Sure.
Awesome.
Get the stats here.
That will overcome my crap initiative.
There we go. Alright. Let's see here. Dex. Let's see. Theo, what'd you get?
Theo got an 8.
Raw?
3.
Ashes?
13.
Alright, so pouring out from the bottom a whole bunch of humans, male and female, in red and black garb with the symbols of Asmodeus. They are clearly Asmodean redactors, agents of Barzillai Thrune, alerted to your presence by the tipped over statue. And Raul, you had readied in action. What was that?
To smash the first person who ran through in the face.
Alright, go ahead. Roll to smash.
Would it be fair to say that they're surprised by this?
No.
Fair enough. Natural 19, so 25. No, 24.
Yes.
24 to hit?
Yep.
Yay. That person took 10 damage.
10.
Silver piercing.
Killed him. How did he kill him?
I imagine the spikes to the face had something to do with it.
They're surprised now.
I just mutter, wrong move.
Alright. And now, so one turns the corner and is like, looks at you and gasps, and you kill them, and you're like, wrong move. But then 7 more come around the corner, and they come at you
Wrong move.
with. Hoo-ah!
Okay.
They're all.
Oh.
They're all just using their fists.
They're all monks.
Let me
Nice.
look at the map here.
They don't have armor.
Alright, so, yeah, they're kind of pouring into E7 and surrounding Raul.
Oh.
And you are battling amongst legendary heroes of my past campaigns. Will you do
That's
10
nice.
Silver Fist proud? I hope you do. Will you make Etheria von Calypse move her boobs like this, like Randy would do all the time at the table when he made his persuasion checks? I hope that you do.
We're battling amongst them.
Yeah,
Oh.
everything's running
among.
All right, Raw, with your freaking high AC. What is it, like an 18 or something?
Yeah, something like that. In fact, exactly like that.
+3. Here we go. I got 7 chances. First
Yeah.
chance.
Well, they managed to get 7 people all around me through that tiny little space.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they can move around. Once they can get in your zone, it's when they leave your zone that they provoke.
Okay.
Although, you know what? I could have one move and then disengage without, so I won't provoke from you. So I'm going to hedge my bets.
True.
I'm going to have 3 go around you and disengage and go towards Theo. They won't be able to attack her this round, but they can get next to her. So 4 around Rawl, 3 around Theo, and Ashes. They don't even know that you're over by the statue of Galacis, who, by the way, was a character of John Riley, who was another. He insults. Who insults Morden to their face? Who does that? Morden turned him into a dwarf to try to teach him a lesson, but he just refused to learn the lesson. So dwarves hate Galacis. All right. So here we go. 4 Asmodean redactors surround frickin' Rawl, and they try to punch the crap out of his face. Here we go.
Okay.
All right. First one, karate chop to the neck, +3. 13. Second one, roundhouse kick. No. Third one, spinning back fist. No. Last one, the 4-finger death punch. It's going to try to hit all your pressure points.
Okay. Go ahead, Dinmock.
Natural 20! Natural 20! It's a lady! She looks at you. Fuck. And so that's going to be 2d6 plus 1.
Okay.
6, 2. So 9 points of damage.
All right, so that's
Pressure point.
what type of damage?
Pressure point. Bludgeoning. Vein
Bludgeoning?
damage.
All right, so it gets reduced by 3. So
Blood
that's
flow
what, 9
slowing.
goes to 6. Then 5 of it gets absorbed by my temporary HP. So congratulations, she dealt 1 HP of damage to me.
When
and
you swear you see one of the statues, Pen Silverface say, bullshit. I can tell you a million stories about these. All right, anyway, all right. So that was my turn. Ashes, there's trouble in the room next to yours. What do you do?
So can I see anything that's going on from where I am next to the statue?
Look at the map. Let's see. You're in E6. They're in E7. Yeah, you have a direct line of sight.
Okay. I'm gonna run into. Or do I want to do something more interesting? So the one that was laying dead in the other room, did that one look just like how these ones are dressed up? Like there's no difference. There's not like, oh, that one looks like the leader or anything.
It's definitely flunky garb. They're all stormtroopers.
Yeah, I wouldn't have any knowledge about like their organization or like who their next up in rank might be.
Usually, they're led by a spellcaster of some kind.
Okay. I wouldn't know what like that spellcaster would look like or know anything about that though, would I?
Well, usually they'll have a big symbol of Asmodeus, like a 5-pointed star, on their chest, and maybe a red cloak.
I'm gonna cast Disguise Self. And I want to make myself look like whatever I know about one of those spellcasters that might lead these group of redactors. And then I want to sort of march in the room confidently and look around and say, "Hey, why are all you fighting? Knock that off right now. Can't you see there with me?" I want to try to deceive them.
And what do you
thinking
look like?
I'm a
Like,
higher
what do
rank.
you...
So
like-
I am adorned in similar garb, like robes, and I have this illusion symbol of Asmodeus around my neck, with long dark hair, female human, and yeah, that's probably enough. There's no other real details that stand out besides that. Maybe I have an illusionary spell book in my hand.
Okay.
And I command them all to stop.
Okay.
Back away, you fools.
Make a deception. I guess with advantage because you have your disguise.
Well, that's good because the first one was a natural 1.
Oh no.
All right, how about a 14?
Okay, some of them look at you like, what? All right, is that all you're doing?
Yeah. Even if that gives Theo and Rawl advantage or something on their next attacks. Even if it was enough to distract them. That's what I want to do.
All right, Theo, what do you want to do?
All right. First of all, like,
There's 3 of them around you.
oh, yes. She kind of looks at them. She kind of looks, oh no, what's going to happen? What's happening? And then she just kind of smiles, and like, what they see is they see like her hair and her like skin kind of like start to glow. Her eyes like glow like a bright green. Like she kind of looks like a slightly more intense version of herself. Like like she also kind of like moves like she's underwater now. So that's her. She's gonna be using her mantle of majesty.
Mhm.
And that is that thing where instead of using a bardic inspiration, I can or mental inspiration. Yep. Give everybody here 5 temps. And then everyone, if they want to, can use their reaction to move its speed without provoking. So I will do that in a second. I will back up, smile at them, just kind of like float backwards, and then she'll just kind of like inhale and just do that banshee scream at them, the 3 of them, which is shatter.
Oh no! All right.
Nice.
What kind of save is that?
That is a con save.
+0. Here we go.
Yep.
11, 6, 16.
16 one made it. So 16 points of damage.
So the one takes half.
Yeah.
All right. So 2 of them go flying. One goes flying through the door. Oh no! And another one goes flying through. And Silver Fist. And the third one crashes into the soft bosom of Etheria, and it doesn't tip. And he's still alive! He's got 1 hit point left, but he's bleeding heavily. Alright, is that it for Theo?
Yep, that'll be it for Theo.
That one, inspired by the grace and power of Etheria Von Calypse, runs forward, tries to do a spinning kick thing. Here we go. +3. A natural 1!
Oh no.
So just...
Too beautiful to hit
This
it.
isn't really... It just doesn't happen the way... He clearly never tried this in a real combat before.
Oh no.
It just didn't work out. Alright. Raw! There's 4 around
Yep.
you. And they look at
Yeah.
Ashes like... confused. But then, from the direction they came... an individual confidently steps into the room. A red-haired cleric of Asmodeus. And he looks
Okay.
across the room at Ashes. He says, "You sacrilegious fool! How dare you!" And looks like he's gonna mess you up. And he looks at his underlings and he says, "Take care of them. Leave the imposter for me." So, he's gonna just take his turn to like squeak by Rawl. Oh wait, he has spells. I should see if he's got any spells.
Doesn't he have like?
He's like,
Isn't there a crowd of people? That looks like a small doorway.
Yeah,
Like,
just
how
like,
is he actually?
Excuse me.
He's like,
Excuse me.
Excuse me. That's fine. Excuse me.
He can
No.
move through allied spaces, and he can disengage to avoid getting opportunity attacks. But in this case, he remembers he has spells, so before he starts moving, he's going to try casting a spell across the room at Ashes. A spell that, like, I rarely ever use. I will need to
Deep dive.
old-fashioned Google it with paper. All right, Ashes, please make a Wisdom saving throw.
it perhaps against being charmed or to put me to sleep.
Hold person.
Oh, no, never mind. Just want to make sure I didn't have anything there. Oh, how about a natural 20 for a 21?
Womp womp womp.
So he calls on Asmodeus to, and you break free of his enchantment. It's bad.
Wait.
So he doesn't move. He just casts it across the room. But Ryan, there's 4 people around Raw, so I'm gonna flavor their attacks this way. They're gonna try
Wait,
to wampus you with the
is it-
statue.
Question: why don't I have my go before they attack me twice?
Did I
I
forget?
had a ready to action at the beginning. But I haven't actually had my turn yet.
You haven't had your turn yet, really? Oh, you better
No.
go. Sorry about that.
Yeah, thanks. I'll
Hey, no problem.
attack.
One
Anytime.
point damage. 1 point. I think it was we got distracted by the 1 point of damage. That
Yeah, and like,
Yeah, I guess I was subconsciously so angry about you, my 5-finger death punch, like going in the crapper. Oh,
Yeah.
hey, Ben
Right.
from Syrinscape. Hi.
kind of
Wow,
like
awesome.
kind of like the only thing my character does. I'm going to
boost him.
attack. I guess the. Do I get before he came in and did that whole distraction thing? Do I get any advantage because of what Ashes did for deceiving?
Hold on one sec. Ben from Syrinscape's in the chat. I just Siren. This is the first day I've ever used Syrinscape, and it worked like perfectly in my stream, like right off the bat. So it's freaking awesome. And I love Hell's Rebels, and they've got the whole Hell's Rebels thing, so it's really awesome. So thanks for setting it up. It works really great. All right, I'm sorry. So go ahead, Raul.
Yeah, be
All right. Do any of them get distracted? Are still distracted from the divisive orders going back and forth? Because you said that some of them have been distracted.
Yeah, they are
By his
confused.
success.
Yes.
So I'll attack one of the guys who is confused,
Uh-huh.
hoping to get maybe advantage on the strike.
Okay.
Cool. All right. 17 to hit.
17 hits.
All right. And I'll do 10 damage again.
You killed one. How do you kill them?
Trip them with a side kick, and then as they're falling, smash into their gut with the Morning Star, and say, "I've just made you more transparent."
All right. So, my bad guys. All right, they're gonna grab one of these wax statues, and they're gonna try to whomp you with it. They'll use the statue of Galactica Vex, the space pirate, who single-handedly saved my crystal sphere from the mind flayers. And Sam was like
using it
one
as
of
a
my best
battle?
players ever. So that's just the flavor. So here we go. Plus 3.
Oh,
First attack. 12 misses. 5 misses. Come on. 14 misses. So they together get this and they try to hit you with it, but you block with your shield.
No, I smash it in half with my.
No! All
It
right.
crumbles around.
Hooter, the space owl, like goes flying across the room and looks
no.
at you with accusing eyes. Thank you, Ben. That's awesome. Thank you very much. That's really cool. All right, that's it for me. Oh wait, and I did my bad guy who tried to hold you. So, Ashes, it's your turn.
So where's this cleric at? He's across the room.
Yeah, he's across the room. You're up at the top. He's up down at the bottom. Between
Alright.
you is a clump of bad guys beating up Rawl, and some dead bodies created by Theo's shatter, and destroyed wax statues of some of the awesome characters from my past campaigns.
Okay, I'm going to say, Infidel, your spells do not work. You don't have enough faith in your crappy devil god. And I'm gonna drop the disguise, pull out my short bow, and take a shot at him.
So you're shooting at the cleric?
At the cleric. Yeah.
All right.
Oh, natural 19, 24.
That hits.
Awesome. That is 9 piercing damage.
9 piercing.
And then with my move and cunning action, if I can, I would like to try to find a statue or the remainder of a statue to sort of duck and hide behind if I can.
Okay. All right. That's it for Ashes.
That's it.
Next up is Theo.
Okay. So there's this spellcaster in front of me, right? Or close to me.
Spellcaster is on the other side of Rawl and his crowd. So you're on one side, he's on the other.
There's still one redactor left.
There's
here?
one of Theo's redactors that has 1 hit point.
Yeah,
left.
okay. Yeah, really badly hurt.
You know, I will deal with him first. Well, I'll just kind of like look at him and just say, well, the one on the ground, just say, well, at least you saw something beautiful before you died. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. And then I shoot a crossbow bolt at him. 14.
All right, as he die.
Just nice, just in the chest. Like Theo looks pretty, but like whatever like the form she has with the crossbow is actually really probably pretty terrible. It's just kind of like end up hitting like him in the chest just on luck.
All right, is that it for Theo?
Yep.
Okay. After Theo is Rawl. Rawl, there's 3 redactors, and nearby there is a cleric. A red-haired cleric with an attitude.
He's got a bad attitude. I'm gonna still thin out the crowd. It's kind of what I do. So I'll attack the one who dim mocked me. I'll attack her. Ooh. Does a 13 hit?
Yes.
All right. And I deal max damage to her, so that's 14.
How does she die?
In pain. I'm at this point, I'm just like, what's his face? Sauron from that first battle against the elves. Just like move back and forth. Just basically do that.
I mean, they tried to pummel you with a wax figure. It did nothing.
Basically, she just goes flying.
Yeah.
And goes against a wall.
Okay. After Rawl is me. There's 2 redactors and the cleric. They nervously look at their leader and he says, well, yeah. So the leader looks at Rawl. He's going to try another spell that I don't use hardly ever. Starts with a C.
Magic, my one weakness.
Cool.
Alright. He looks at you and he speaks a 1-word command. Please make a wisdom saving throw or you must follow the command on your next turn.
Alright.
And his command is grovel.
Grovel. I got a 5, so I'm gonna grovel.
So you
Like,
will... Let's see. Target must follow the command on its next turn. So on your next turn, you're going to fall prone and end your turn.
All right.
Right now, you're standing there.
There.
And
They probably still won't be able to hurt you, even though you're.
the two redactors take the chance to beat up Raw. One is going to go for a leg sweep, while the other goes for a spinning head kick.
Okay.
Or a combo.
Breaks his leg on his helmet.
Leg sweep!
Yeah.
+3. Missed. What about the spinning head kick? 15 plus 3, 18.
That does hit.
4 damage. 4 kick damage.
Reduced by 3 is 1, and then it takes away from the temporary HP from my friend. So
Yeah.
I've only got 4 temporary HP left as a buffer. So I like to think that I didn't dodge. They are just hitting my armor, and it's just not doing anything.
That should
It's-
hit all 7.
It's an impressive, like, it looked impressive right before it impacted, where just like it did nothing.
Like with the person who missed, it did nothing. There was no reaction. With him, I just went like kind of like.
I think it's like a spin kick, and there's like an explosion noise, and a big puff of smoke, but then the smoke clears, and you're just standing there like. Alright,
Yeah,
that's it for
Luke
me.
Skywalker.
Ash, is your turn.
Am I hidden enough that I might get advantage on an attack against the cleric behind one of these statues?
What was your roll for your hide? Did you make one?
I didn't make one. I can make
I
one.
said make one and see if you beat my passive perception.
22.
You beat it by double. So, yeah, I think you did. Yeah.
If I did something really fun and crazy and like tried to run and dive across the room and bring a dagger into this guy, would I still get my advantage, or do I have to make a range shot to get the advantage?
That doesn't matter.
So here's what I want to do. I want to jump out of hiding, run, jump, like leap off of Rawl. As I'm diving over the 2 redactors that he's engaged with, use my cunning action as a bonus action to disengage as I leave their threatened area so I don't get attacks of opportunity from them.
Mm-hmm.
And roll and land in front of this guy and just bring an advantaged dagger up into him because he's just amazed that this crazy feat of acrobatics was pulled off.
Okay.
He's flipping off Rawl as he's about to start to grovel. So as he's going down, and the cleric
That's what I'm
thinks
thinking.
like,
Yeah.
"Aha, his master plan is working."
Right.
Just like.
Right. It's part of the surprise.
Okay, it's good, yeah. Alright.
All right, dagger with advantage. 19.
19 hits.
Sneak attack. 9 piercing.
9 piercing. Alright. You stab him and blood sprays out of the wound. He's hurt.
And I say, surprise.
Nice.
Alright. After Ashes is Theo.
So still kind of in that radiant kind of like visage. She looks at that cleric and just says, You think your church scares me and your God scares me? I come from places where they turn people like you into trees, carve you into topiaries, leave you there, and have the animals eat your innards inside and out. I think that's a good fate for you. And that's Dissonant Whispers. You have to make a wisdom save of 13.
Wisdom save. I have a +1.
Mhm.
I got an 8 total.
Oh boy. It takes alright, let's see. 9 points of damage.
Wounded really bad. Staggering. Blood
Oh,
coming out of his mouth.
and then as it must immediately use its reaction, if available, to move as far away from me as possible.
Oh, okay. So he's staggering into one of those lower.
I
So
can
you're
get
gonna
an
roll for magic?
attack.
Alright,
Yes.
go ahead.
Yes. Oh, it's only a 14.
That hits.
Get this boy.
5 piercing.
Got 1 hit point left.
Oh.
You can get him.
leaving a trail of blood as he staggers into the room below.
Mhm.
That was Theo's turn, right?
Mm-hmm.
So Rawl, I think there's still 2 redactors on you. And the bad guy is. Oh, but you have to grovel.
I drop down and I give 5 push-ups for Zariel, as I was taught to do in the Order of the Rack.
Okay. All right. And my turn. I should look at what's in that room down below. It's E8, I think.
Mm.
Yeah.
Wait, have we been fighting in like this little like thing between E18 and like E7? This tiny little like.
Very close quarters.
Yeah.
Just been a pile of people. We've just been like looking over like these monks just like piling onto Rawl.
Pile of dead monks and broken statues now.
It's like this is the most damage they've done to anyone's done to Rawl so far.
1
point.
So he had to move away from you, right? And that was not on his turn, but
Immediately, yeah. Like so he has a turn left. He has his turn. He's just 30 feet further away from me. Because I terrified him.
at this point he just needs to get out of here. But he's stuck.
He's stuck, yeah.
There's no way out.
His
except
med
for us.
his med blocked him off from his only escape.
He's got no choice. He's gonna have to try it. You could
He
do.
can just surrender, like his crappy Asmodeus teaches him to.
Never. You could do. Is inflict wounds ranged or touch?
I think it's touch.
Always used to be touch. I
It
don't
used to be, but then again, 5e might have changed that.
Yeah.
It's 5e, hold on. Looking it up.
Inflict wounds. Let's see.
He still has his move,
It's
right? I mean,
touch.
he can move
Yeah.
back if he wants.
He can move
right?
back.
Oh,
Right, he still has his full.
He has his move, yeah.
Well, he'll stay where he is, and he'll do a sacred flame. It's a range.
yep.
Although I guess it will be a hell flame, because he worships Asmodeus.
Mm-hmm. Still
And he's
sticking.
gonna jack it up. Oh, we can't jack it up. So, Rawl, make a
No,
dex
that
save. God, this is gonna. Better take some damage.
But
this.
sorry, dex save.
Yeah, dex save.
14.
So you dodge his sacred flame.
It's just-
Curses!
I
And he
roll.
points to his 2 redactors. It says, "Destroy him!"
like, do we? Like,
I imagine as you're doing the push-ups, right? You came
Yeah.
up and you cast Sacred Flame.
Oh,
Yeah.
come on! You're prone,
No, it
so
was
they
like
have
a
advantage.
one-handed push-up.
yeah, they have advantage, but we'll see.
So I
We'll
have
see if they get.
Okay.
past.
4 chances
see
to
what
roll
it does.
20s. Plus 3 on the prone push-upper. Ah,
Hmm.
17 plus 3 is 20. So the first
That'll
one
hit.
actually hits you. 17 plus 3 is another 20. Okay, so they both
Alright,
hit
so
you.
2
So
regular.
you take 4 and 4.
So
So now
1
they're just
and
trying
1.
to give you like a beat down.
They're just they haven't
So more temporary HP goes away.
they haven't hit it.
Clang, clang.
All right, Ashes, it's your turn.
Really?
There's 2 redactors and a cleric with 1 hit point. He's bleeding
This
to death,
is
holding his stomach. Cast a spell at what's his face, but missed because he's so hurt he can't focus. So you do see Rawl doing push-ups while 2 redactors are trying to beat him down.
I'm gonna
It's just a regular training exercise.
seems like a
Push up
high
being-
school hazing than like actually people trying to hurt him. They're just like
So
trying to sit while he's pushing up. It's like, oh.
I'm gonna pull out my dagger with his blood on it. Last chance, pal. Are you gonna surrender?
oh, he looks at him and says, "Never."
Okay. I move up on him.
Mhm.
I slowly stalk on him. Give him some time to think about what's coming.
Is there spooky
Is
music?
there a
Spooky
Syrinscape
music.
for the Halloween music?
Yeah.
No, that'd be cool.
Dun, 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 dun. All right. Now you know what? Let's. I'm just gonna throw the dagger at him.
Yes, in the face.
13.
13 is a power score.
Oh, right. Damn.
6 piercing.
He's dead.
Oh,
Hits the ground. Is that it for Ashes?
Yeah. I mean, I think I'll say, hey, your leader's dead. You should probably stop beating on my friend now.
I'm about to get up.
Yeah,
You
he's
have
about to get
1
up.
second.
You have 1 second to run.
All right. So it's Theo's turn.
it's she's gonna look. Yeah, so she just says to, like, one of the ones, like, what makes you think you're gonna hurt him now when there's 2 of you? There used to be 7 of you. I'm gonna enjoy him ripping you asunder. Vicious mockery. So we have to make a wisdom save, or one of them has to make a wisdom save.
Whiz save.
I'm just insulting them, and they're not gonna do any real damage to roll
Roll
at
the
this point.
natural 1.
Okay. Takes two psychic damage. And
It's just these 2
one
left.
has disadvantage.
What
Yeah,
What do you want to do with them? They're toast.
Well,
I don't know. Just
go at him.
Brawl?
get up, uppercut one with the mace, leave it embedded in him, take out my sword, and skewer the other one,
Okay. All right.
and leave him pinned so that his head is resting in the bosom of that Ethereum.
Etheria. All right.
Now that's almost art, Rawl. Look at it. That says something. I'm not entirely sure what it says, but there's definitely a statement there.
All right.
I like the lethal brawl.
Yeah.
Well, they did worship Asmodeus, so they're fair game.
Yeah.
And now they're earning their reward in Hell's legions.
Mm-hmm.
So what does the cleric have on him? Anything good?
All right. What does he have on him? As
Magical full plate +3.
Oh yes.
well, Pathfinder, like everybody has like 20 magic items. He does have a scroll, a magic scroll on him, and 2 vials of unholy water, and
River water.
a
Okay,
nice
cool.
mace, a golden symbol of Asmodeus worth 100 gold, and 4 onyx gems worth 25 gold each.
Jeez, 200. Wow, dude is.
All
Guy
right, well,
was-
we can at least take the gems. Do we want to try to even sell the? It could be trouble to try.
We'll
to
melt it down.
Melt it. Yeah, we'll
Oh, okay.
we have fire. People have fire.
Purge it with fire.
Yeah.
Do you want another mace, Rawl?
Is the mace especially pretty looking? I mean,
It's well made, but nothing, statistically special.
all right. Sure. I'd like to have just a belt of weapons because I don't yet have a blunt instrument, so I'll take the mace.
And there's a scroll of dispel magic.
Oh,
There you go, Theo.
excellent. It's useful. Well, it's also good to know that if we go down there, we won't be, caught unawares. I think we've taken care of everything here. Surprised I didn't hear all the commotion earlier in the thing.
So as I move into E8, I just, quick glance, or what's
The rest of this floor, E8 is a hall of historical truths. There's nothing in here. Then there's the Emporium Arcana, which was a gift shop. And this is where apparently the redactors were scouring all of the books.
Okay.
There's E10 is the museum offices. There's a workroom, 3 offices, a storage room. There's a lot of bedrolls. Apparently this is where the bad guys slept. And in here you find a tome called The History and Future of Mortals, the sacred text of Galasis, god of magic. On the inside cover is a clue to that statue in E6.
Ah.
Spell out Kintargo. So,
Thank God we got that.
This is incredibly useful.
Well,
So-
Raw will hand the book to like Theo or Ashes. Like, any of you want this?
I'll take it. It's always good to have
Okay.
the book around. Add it to the library.
I agree. All right, and then I guess, yeah,
Shall we
loot the
proceed?
body, got money, and then we'll go to the stairs.
You get back to E6 where the stairs are, and that clue puts it all into perspective, just how
Nice.
it's challenging.
We find a note. It's like, we've been here for days. We can't solve this clue. None of us could figure it out. We tried everything.
When we used the dial, it was so loose from use, from them trying so many different things. Like it was nearly
keep on
ready to
trying.
fall off.
We've spelt city every single way, every language.
We've tried
possible thing.
Elven, Dwarven, Infernal. Nothing works.
All right, you're going downstairs where there's
Yes,
a
the
different
secret.
sound set for it. So
That guy in the other room didn't die from bites. He was like biting at himself. He was so angry trying to think of the answer to the clue.
Yeah, these are just.
all right, you gonna go down the steps?
Yeah, let's go. Let's.
Yes, let's go down and finish this.
All right, you're going down to now. I don't have the map for that on your screen, so you're going down. Your staircase is going to bring you into a really big room. A wrought iron spiral stairway descends from the ceiling into a massive library. Bookshelves, both freestanding and wall-mounted, rise up to a ceiling 40 feet above. Ladders on tracks allow access to the higher shelves, yet few books and scrolls remain here. Bloodstains mar the floor and here and there, and some of the shelves bear what appear to be recent battle damage. A strange rune inscribed in a circle decorates the floor. And there are double doors to the west.
Can we investigate the rune?
Yeah, I'll help.
So you go in and you walk up to the room.
Hmm.
You can make an
Respectful
Arcana
distance.
check.
I want to stand right in the middle of the room and just like start chanting. No.
Is it doing anything? Is it doing anything?
Is it working?
Is it?
Did I do it right, guys?
I want to pull out
I
the
think I'm a wizard
manual.
now.
Pull out the manual of Asmodeus that we found on the cleric and start reading through the chants that we. No.
Oh, yeah, that's fine. Just
What,
yeah.
Wait, what do we need? An Arcana check?
Yeah.
I'll assist you. I guess I'll help you. So I guess you need.
I feel like you should be the one to do the.
Oh, I don't.
I feel like anybody. Other than
Okay, I'll
Raul,
make their. You want to help?
I can
I'm
help.
okay. with
Okay,
it.
yeah. Okay,
Make
give
an
me help.
Arcana check?
You might. I mean, this is Asmodeus stuff, so maybe like you can. Doesn't really know.
I guess religion might possibly be a thing, but
Thank God. Oh my God.
what'd you get?
Ooh, 18.
That's
It
good.
looks like actually a teleportation circle. So if you have a sigil
Ooh.
sequence in the right magic, you could use this to teleport to other magic teleport circles that you know the sigil sequence to.
Hmm.
As you're looking at it, suddenly, above the circle, there's like a swirl of energy. And suddenly, pieces of paper start swirling around along with ribbons and a book. And they form into a humanoid creature. It's a humanoid-shaped figure of folded paper and silken ribbons that hovers gently in the air. It wears the open cover of some great tome like a metal and leather-bound mask. I can show you what it looks like right there.
Mm.
It looks friendly. No.
And
It's super friendly.
It says to you, "You're not supposed to be here."
Yeah,
Who
but
are you?
We answered the riddle.
Yeah.
It says, "I am Yiliv, a scrivenite bound to this place. You are not to touch the books or to travel any further."
Do you know if there's any other members of the Order of Archivists here? We are simply trying to locate someone who does belong here and escort her away.
I was bound here by agents of House Thrune.
Oh,
I am here to protect this place from intruders such as yourselves. Now I must repeat myself. Turn back at once.
is there anyone else here? Because you know,
I am not
we ate.
to speak of the others that dwell within this many steps monastery.
I think you just answered a question, so.
Okay.
We're in a. Theo just looks at Raul. It's just like we're in a little bit of a rush, and she
Okay.
takes out the scroll.
Mhm.
Oh,
It's like,
Do it.
creature, would you like a little bit more knowledge? And she'll read that. She'll read the scroll.
it starts
At
to
it.
say, "Well, yes, I am a Scrivenite, and
And then yes, I'll read. I'll cast dispel magic.
all right, dispel magic." Let me look real quick, see how this works. There it is. Open right up to it.
One creature.
One
Yep.
creature. Oh, one creature, object, or magical effect within range. Any spell of third level or lower on the target ends. Can you make a spellcasting ability check, please?
Okay. Spell. Okay, so it's a spell. It's a spell attack modifier, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Come on, come on.
Good roll. Good roll.
14.
It breathes what sounds like a sigh of relief, and it slowly unravels and vanishes.
Well done, Lady Theo.
Whew. Well, I'm glad that worked. Didn't think so for a second. Didn't want to fight something else. Went so well with
No.
that skeleton. Huh.
So
That's good that he was carrying it.
I guess we should probably then look through those double doors and see if we can find Rexus's mother.
Yeah.
If she is being held captive here, since it looks like House Thrun got to this place before us.
Yeah.
Vendelfex says, "Well, shouldn't we look around for stuff?
Oh, I guess that would be a good idea.
Okay.
There's
Is
probably
there
stuff
stuff?
in here."
Oh,
mind
good.
helping?
Yes. Let's investigate and
Yes.
proceed.
Okay.
What do you find, Vendelfek?
Just a bunch of books. So there's only a few books left in here,
Mhm.
but they're rare and worth 200 gold. There's 12 of them total.
All right. Cool.
So altogether, they're worth 200 gold. Everybody make a perception check.
Perception.
9.
It's bad. What did Theo get?
What is? It's, 1 second. There you go.
Yeah, I think Ash has got a
18.
20. All right. You got an 18 and Ash has got a 20.
23.
You both notice a secret panel in the wall behind where some books were at one time.
Oh.
I try to open it.
It's actually got a keyhole on it.
Oh, I try to pick the lock.
There's like a little
What about the
cover,
key we got?
and when you slide it aside, there's a keyhole.
Can we try the key that we were given?
That mithril key works on it.
No. Take all the fun out of it, Rawl.
There is
Oh.
5 scrolls, a magnifying glass, a letter opener, a bookmark, a bunch of gilt pages, a book plate, and a pearl. A pearl
Okay.
that's emanating great power.
Could be a pearl of power.
It could be a pearl of power. Better open the Dungeon Master's
Or
Guide.
it's a power pellet. Waka 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 waka.
Somebody should make it. That's a cool idea for an item. Pearl of Power. You're sure it is a Pearl of Power. What's a Pearl of Power, you might wonder? It's a wondrous item. It's uncommon, requires attunement by a spellcaster. While this pearl is on your person, you can use an action to speak its command word and regain 1 expended spell slot. If the expended slot was 4th level or higher, the new slot is 3rd level. Once you use the pearl, it can't be used again until the next dawn.
Wow.
Spellcasters, have at it.
Theo, it sounds like that's would be kind of useful for you, I think. I think you're muted, Theo.
Yeah, you're muted.
Like, oh wow, this is beautiful. I could probably get this put into some sort of jewelry, but holding on to it is nice.
You just have one big pearl earring.
All right. So you get a Pearl of Power. There's 2 scrolls of Identify.
Cool.
There's 2
Wow.
scrolls of Water Breathing.
Uh-oh.
There's a scroll of Silence. Silence.
Oh, that's so good.
There's a Pathfinder item that I'm going to have to Google. It's called a Book Plate of Recall. I don't know what that is, so I'll have to
Wow.
Google it.
Look it
And
up.
the rest of the stuff is mundane treasure. There's a silver magnifying glass worth 150 gold. An owl-shaped platinum leather opener worth 50 gold.
Jesus.
An ivory and gold bookmark worth 20 gold.
God.
10 gilt pages from an illuminated manuscript. Each of them are worth 10 gold. So if you want, I could turn that 150, 200, 220, 320 gold worth of stuff. You got your 5 scrolls, you got your Pearl of Power, and your Book Plate of Recall, which I'll have to remind myself to look up for next week.
My God. And I had to say there's a stark difference between like the amount of gold that happens in this and the amount of gold that happens in Dragon Heist. I'm sorry.
Forget Waterdeep City of Splendors. Come to Cantargo. We got more treasure than we know what to do with.
You fight a few clerics. You get a shit ton of gold.
Like in Dragon Heist, they're looking for a treasure worth 500,000 gold. You guys are like, I'm gonna have.
We
that
have
in
like
book
20.
by
We
book
have
3.
like we have like almost 3,000 already. I think, or something like that. 3,000.
All right, it is 8:30. It means we got to wrap it up. And it sounds like what that means is that it's plug time. So let's see, Garrett, you got any plugs there, bro? Seth?
Next week, not this week. The
Yeah.
next week.
Uh,
The rapping continues. Waka 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 waka.
yeah. That's what I'm
I think
talking about.
we left off. We were still in the Mouth of Doom, where, based on the size of the dungeon, it feels like we'll be forever because it's that big.
We live. It's about time how much we live.
Yeah, yeah. But the group's doing pretty good. They captured a bandit. They've got some treasure they just found, and we'll see. We'll see what happens.
Maybe love in the dungeon. Maybe depending on how.
Love is in the air.
Maybe.
The dank of the dungeon has cleared.
Right down
to
that well.
above.
I think there's love at the bottom of the well, guys.
Shauna, do you have any plugs?
Yep. Just what was it? Sorry. Waffle Talk is on Thursdays at 7 p.m. We talk about on Power Star RPG's channel, and hopefully hosted by the D&D channel at 7 p.m. Eastern time. And there's an announcement today that I will be joining a Witches game on Little Red Dot's channel starting on the 30th. That's probably gonna be at 7 p.m. on Fridays.
Nice.
For a few weeks, and that's gonna be a lot of fun.
Cool. And Ryan, you got any words of wisdom?
Oh, words of wisdom. Just live your lives.
Are the children our future? Because that's what I believe.
No.
No? Oh.
No. Children are not the future.
I don't know.
The future adults are our future.
I believe that the children are our future. That's just me. I don't know.
No.
Something about inside, something like that. Okay.
A bowl is more useful when it's empty.
A pool?
A bowl.
A bowl.
Oh, a bowl. A bowl is more useful. All right. That's interesting wisdom, I suppose.
I'm having flashbacks to our last campaign with the what was it, the Githra?
There are two skies. There are no two skies.
There are two skies.
Zerthamon.
Look at Drupa. Thank you very much for watching both streams. That's really awesome. You are number one in my book. And thanks to Ben from Syrinscape for jumping in and
I have to
Syrinscape
check back.
That was crazy.
Yeah.
And I've got let's see, tomorrow 6:30 p.m. on this channel, Dungeon Academy. The heroes are gonna go. They're in the plane of radiance, and they'll probably get to Eberron.
Hopefully they don't explode from too much radiance.
They don't know that, but that's where they're going. So Get ready for that. And then apparently at 8:30 p.m. tomorrow night, I'm going to be on the Greyhawk channel as a guest star player on Return to Greyhawk, which
Oh,
is
cool.
the original campaign that's still running on the Greyhawk channel.
They have.
So we'll see. I thought I was going to get to run my drunken clown character
Mhm.
whose monkey committed suicide, but
Oh
apparently
no.
the DM has other plans for me, so I won't be
Ooh.
using Frothy the clown. I'll have to save Frothy for the right time and place. Who knows when
Watch
that'll
out.
be?
Rap,
The
like
right
if
time.
this is just don't let Brock die. Just don't let Brock die, Garrett. Just
Oh
If
yeah,
Brock
no,
Netherstorm dies in Rappin' Adduck,
it's what we got.
Frothy is going in
It's
there.
what we got.
I was just thinking, is there a right time or place for Frothy the clown?
Guess so. His name is
Wrap it out. Like
His
it's the
real name
right
is
time.
Froth Crumpton, and
Wow.
he's like
The
50,
right time.
and he's out of shape. And he got taught how to be a clown at Bard College, so he can't. The only way he can cast his Bard spells is by using clown stuff. So he just smears on his white paint, and he throws on his dirty, rotten clothes. And he's just a miserable, crabby guy who hates kids. But secretly, this is all because he doesn't understand why his monkey left this mortal coil. You know, he just doesn't understand. The monkey was his best friend. And now he's gone. So
Because
who
the
even
monkey
cares?
smoked cigars every day for
Yeah.
its entire
And like
life.
I was like, is this a monkey committing suicide? Is that okay? You know, so like any show where I might have it, I kind of run it by the DM and the players first. Like, is this all right? Is everybody okay?
It's like he.
Because it is
It's
weird.
like, or it could be like he just doesn't know that he cast Find Familiar, and that's familiar. It's waiting somewhere. He just can't. He just can't submit it again.
He thinks the monkey died and just the spell duration ran out or something, right?
All right, everybody, I'm going to hit the stop streaming button.
All right.
And my CPU is at 10%, which is amazing.
Oh, wow. Yay.
Thanks, everybody, for
Well,
watching Hell's Rebels. We'll be
nice.
back again next week. We will definitely finish book 1, and we might start book 2 next week. How about that crap? So check it out. We'll see you again next time. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.
All right.